What have we learned in the past 8 weeks? We have learned how to write and deliver speeches. We have learned how to improve them, and we have learned how to find confidence in delivering them. Now, in my final speech, I would like to take all information that we have learned and use it on this speech titled How to Not Write a Speech. Firstly, say nothing while sounding profound. Instead of being clear, why not leave your audience scratching their heads? Make sure your speech has no flow. After all, who needs clarity when you can relish the glory of uncertainty? Let's confuse our audience by making them ponder on whether they are entertained or bewildered. Let them think of everything and nothing at the same time. Now, let's confuse our audience with big, unnecessarily big words that make no sense. Don't we all have the urge to drown our audience in a sea of utterly complex and uselessly fancy words? So instead of keeping it simple so your audience understands, why not confuse them with the verbal complexity right from the get-go? I recommend using 10 or even 20 uselessly complex words when you can use one simple word that has the same definition. Let us drizzle our speeches with annoyingly extravagant vocabulary for the sake of confusion. Monotony, the dullness of speech. Making people bored and nearly falling asleep is much, much, much better than making your audience interested and hooked into your speech. Who needs excitement when you can have the soothing sound of snoring? The excitement in our voice will make the speech lively, so let's remove it. Let's maintain a steady rhythm like a metronome to make sure that our audience remains unaware of passage of time and remains as bored as possible. Improvisation. If I don't know what I'm going to say, how will the audience? Why should we waste time making a script when we can just wing it and say what's on our minds? The safety of a pre-written speech is useless when we can directly engage with our audience. Adapt in real time to the nuances of the moment. Let's just ditch the practice and spout nonsense for the 2 minutes necessary. Uh, it is in unpredictable dance of spontaneous speech. Let us find the freedom to express ourselves with sincerity and impact. The conclusion is the final act in our theoretical masterpiece. Why write a conclusion when it's perfectly okay to leave the audience on the edge of their seats? Instead of summarizing our key points or offering profound insights, why not end the speech? The audience shouldn't know if the speech is over. They should be wondering if the speech is over. Let us end our speech with a hiss instead of a bang, ensuring that our audience departs not with a sense of closure, but a lingering stray of bewilderment. To conclude, do not follow what I have said or stated in the speech. It was for satirical purposes and not meant to be taken seriously. I recommend you do the opposite of what I've written. To write a good speech, create a strong opening, make sure your ideas flow, and use good body language to match the tone and excitement in your voice. Rehearse many times. To end off my conclusion, I would like to thank everyone for this great experience and wish everyone the best in their speech and public journey, speaking journey.
Woohoo!